Rediscovering true romance, navigating love and social rejection. Within the depths of every human heart lies an innate desire for true romance, a love that transcends time and space. This longing for a profound connection that defies societal norms and expectations is fundamental to human nature. Yet, more often than not, we find ourselves restrained by the judgments and expectations of others, preventing us from expressing our deepest emotions. Our life story is not just about the affection we share but also about the struggles we face in a society that often rejects feelings as weakness. We must reset these rigid pragmatic feelings of hope and love for one another that are diminished by societal constraints. Remember the innocence of our childhood, where love was simple and unfiltered. Now, they are only reflections of hope so far in the distance but near to hear, as the welcoming sound of waves that greet us and say goodbye on its departure. Those memories remind us of a time when our love was understood and unquestioned. It was a time when the complexity of feelings didn't cloud the simplicity of being together. Our indecision is a product of societal pressures and sometimes casts a shadow over the lust and love we share. Sometimes, we speak deeply to our feelings, too full of joy like a vivid rainbow on a dark winter day, some thoughts that will never say goodbye to us, some that remain the same. Sometimes, we think of friends and peers far away, but we can only reach them through thoughts. Thoughts of what once was but now is not the same. Sometimes, we think of friends who did stay behind. Friends we will probably see again one day and friends who went on the pathway never to meet them when life is near the end. Sometimes we do not think of anything but the purity of our childhood memories of our younger selves that forever will stay in somebody else's memories, those memories that remind us that our love was understood then by many and unquestioned by nobody. Those friends were in a world where love was not just an emotion but a foundation for our interactions. We will never meet those friends again. They are friends who ironically become strangers as time passes by. But in our minds, our love for them will never die. Our sad moments will bring those loving friendship memories back into our minds. When we need lovely moments, they will not fail to sweeten our feelings when we think of them from time to time. This was us, and our love was true. Now, we're still near, but we look at each other through barriers of division. We carry the memories of those who once understood and cherished our love. This understanding of our bond remains a testament to its cleanest purity. Extreme promiscuity is the duality that rifts between the subjective and objective meanings of life experiences we once had. When the universe rests in the evenings, childhood memories flood our minds, leaving behind a scent of oranges and a bittersweet feeling. It's like a drop of orange stinging our eyes, reminding us that life has moved on. The pain we feel when we think of those past friendships is nothing more than memories we hold within ourselves. Time is not a friend to anyone. It has its pathway. Nothing lasts forever. It brings and takes the memories that we treasure. We must navigate the complexities that nothing is simple. Thoughtful time will draw itself in our faces as wrinkles over time. The door is shut. There is no sunlight or wind to enter to help us through these thoughtful times. This eviction of love is love itself fighting for survival to reincarnate himself again. We are trying to heal going forward. But love can only be understood when thinking backwards and thinking of them, of our lost childhood friends. True romance is more than just experiencing euphoria. Unfortunately, we often forget our worth and neglect our most precious possessions. Instead of looking inward, we search for love outside ourselves, defying societal norms constraining it. We must declare war against these norms and pursue true romance by its horns. Our love is. As we look towards the future, sometimes or most of the time, we are mean to those we love or perhaps mean to those who love us. Our story is not just about us, it's a beacon of hope for everyone who believes in the power of true romance. It's a call to action to reinsert love into every interaction, making the world a place where love is celebrated, not questioned. We can make love sound scary and unclear in a way that can feel real. I am not with you now, but I remember being with you in the past. Even though we are not together in the present, sometimes it feels like we will be in the future. But at the same time, we think about each other in the present.